Hello students, welcome to all. In this session, we are going to discuss the very interesting chapter that is what the surface areas and volumes. Students, whenever we look outside in our day-to-day life, we can usually see some objects like plane figures and solid figures. Now tell what is meant by plane figures. Plane figures is something, it varies only in two directions. Okay, so it is nothing but 2D figures. Plane figures varies only in two directions. It is nothing but, in other words, it is called as 2D figures. That is called as plane figures. Now observe these plane figures: a rectangle, square, circle and triangle. All these figures are called as plane figures. Why we call it as a plane figures? Because it is two-dimensional. Only the length and breadth. Okay. So here these figures are called as plane figures. Here only the two-dimensional. That is what length and breadth. So in this type of figures we can calculate only the area of that figure. Okay. Now coming to the solid figures. What is meant by solid figures? Solid figures is something varies in three directions. Now look at this cuboid and cube. This is what a cylinder, cone and sphere. So in cuboid we see three-dimensional figures. So this is what the length, this one is breadth and this one is height. So here three-dimensional figures are called as solid figures. So in this type of solid figures we can find only the volume and also we can find the surface area of this solid figures. Okay students, so this is what the difference between the plane figures and solid figures. In other words, we say 2D figures and 3D figures. Students, now look at these figures. This is what the surface area of this is what circle, this is what a parallelogram, this is also a plane figure, and look at this one, this is what a triangle. These are all called as plane figures. Now look at the solid figures. Now look at this one. The first one is, this is what cuboid. Okay, so ayatagana. Okay, and this one is what cube. Okay, so in this the special case of this cuboid is what cube. Okay, so in this cube all the three sides are equal. Okay, so this is nothing but a cube. Now again you look at this one. This is what a cylinder and the ball is nothing but it is a sphere. So these figures are called as a solid figures. Students, now we are going to discuss what is the difference between the surface area and volume. So you look at this one. This is what a cuboid. In this cuboid, the 3D figures. Okay, so here the length, breadth and height. So three-dimensional figures. This is this cuboid. The special case of this cuboid is what cube. Okay, so what is the difference between the surface area and volume? Okay, now look at this object. This is in cuboid shape. So here the one surface is opened. Okay, so suppose I want to paint only this surface. Okay, so I want to paint only this surface. Then what happens? Then we needed to know the surface area. Okay, so whenever we paint only this area, this is nothing but a plane figure. This is in rectangle shape. That is what. Then we know the only the plane surface area of that plane. Okay, so what is this area of this plane? So it is in rectangle. So area of that plane is equal to what? Length into breadth. Okay, suppose I want to find the volume of this container. Okay, so what is its volume? The volume is nothing but the amount of space contained within the shape. You can look at this one. the amount of space contained within the shape, that is called as volume. So how much of water can be poured into this box? The quantity of water is nothing but volume. Okay, so how much of water is put into this box? That much of water is nothing but volume. Okay, so whenever we are going to find the volume, we need to know the three dimensions. One is length, breadth and height. So now look at this one. Whenever it is going to this volume of this cuboid, the volume of cuboid is what? Length into breadth into height. The special case of cuboid what? O cube. The volume of cube is what? L cube. Because here the length, breadth and height, all these three dimensions are equal. Okay, so in look at this one, this is what? Cube. So in this figure, all the three dimensions, okay, so this length, this is what? Length, height and breadth, all these three dimensions are equal. Then the volume of that cube is what? L cube. And the volume of cuboid is what? Length into breadth into height. So in this way, in this class we are going to discuss the surface areas and volume of all the solid figures. Okay, so now let us discuss one by one. Students, now we are going to discuss the first solid figure, that is what? Cuboid. So the surface area of a cuboid is what? Students, you look at this cuboid shape figure. Okay, so what is the total surface area of this cuboid and how to find the surface area of cuboid? Now count the faces. How many faces are there in this figure? Now look at this one. This is front face. This one is what? Back face. And this is right face and left face, top and bottom faces. And also you look at each figure, each faces looks like a rectangle shape. Okay, what is the front area? This is in a the front face, it will be looks like a rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? Yes, it is length into breadth. So these two faces are equal in area, this front and bottom, back. So there are these two faces are equal. That's why you write 2 times of, you can observe this one. This is what? Length. This is what? Height. So length into height. Okay. So then you write here this area and this area will be equal. Front and bottom area will be equal. That's why you write 2 times of length into height. And again you look at this left and right faces. So look at this left faces and right faces. These two area will be also equal. Okay. So then what happens? So when how to find this area? This is what? Breadth and height. So breadth and height. This is also looks like a rectangle shape. So that's why this is also looks like a rectangle shape, and these two faces are equal. That's why you write 2 times of breadth and height. 2 times of breadth and height. And again the top and bottom area. So again you look at this top and bottom area. So these two faces are also equal in area. So then what happens? Then that is nothing but length into breadth. Okay. So then it is nothing but 2 times of length into breadth. So finally we conclude. So whenever the cuboid is in a 3-dimensional figure, when you open this cuboid, it looks like this 6 faces. Observe this one. This top and bottom faces area of this top and bottom will be equal. This front and back area will be equal, and top and bottom also, left and right area also will be equal. So that is what the surface area of a cuboid is equal to 2 times of LB plus BH plus HL. Length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. So in this way we can find the total surface area of cuboid is what? 2 times of length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into L. Okay, in this way we can find the total surface area of a cuboid. Now again we find the lateral surface area of a cuboid. What is meant by lateral surface area? Students, you can see this one, this is once faces will be open. You can leaving this top and bottom faces. Leaving this top, leave this top face and this bottom face. Okay. So what is the remaining faces? Yes, it is 4 faces. That is what? Front, back, right and left faces. Okay, this is what only the lateral surface area. How to find these 4 faces area? Yes, here we also use one formula. The lateral surface area of a cuboid is equal to 2 times of h into L plus B. That is what the formula of the lateral surface area of a cuboid. So when we are going to the lateral surface, we can leave this bottom and top area. Only we can find only the 4 faces. So the 4 faces area will be what? 2 times of h into L plus B. So the area can be measured by using centimeter square. So write in centimeter square. So in this way we have to find the 2 formula. The one is total surface area of a cuboid, that is 2 times of NB plus BH plus HL centimeter square, and lateral surface area of a cuboid is 2 times of H into L plus B centimeter square. Students, now we are going to the second solid figure. The special case of cuboid is nothing but cube. So in a cube, all the 3 dimensions are equal. The length, breadth and height will be equal. So each edge is considered as A. So when you open this cube, we get this type of figure. Okay. How to find this surface area of cube? It is also very easy. So now we can look at this cube. Okay. How it looks? Each surface of the cube looks like a square. Okay. In a square, all the sides will be what? Equal. Okay. So what is the area of this this square? The area of this square will be what? A square. Okay. How many squares are there in this cube? Now count them. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 squares are there. Therefore, area of 6 squares. Now look at this one. Area of this 6 squares will be what? 6A square. Therefore, the surface area of cube equal to what? 6A square. What is the lateral surface area of cube? So when we are going to the lateral surface area, we can leaving the top and bottom surfaces. Leave the top and bottom faces, then we can count the faces. There are 4 faces. That's why the lateral surface area of cube is what? 4A square. Leaving the top and bottom area, the left part of the cube is what? Lateral surface area. The lateral surface area of the cube is what? 4A square. By using these 2 formulas, we can find the sum problems. Students, let us start exercise questions 13.1 of page number 80. The first question is, a plastic box 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep is to be made. It is opened at the top. Ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet, determine. The first one is the area of the sheet required for making the box. The second one is the cost of sheet for it if a sheet measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20. Students, here you can read the question very carefully. Okay. The question is what? You can read the question once again. A plastic box of 1.5 meter long and 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep means the length, breadth and height is given. The box, the plastic box length, breadth and height is given. It is opened at the top, ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet determined. Now observe this one. This is what a matchbox. Okay. So in this matchbox, here what happened? What is given? So here the length, breadth and height is given. Okay. And you can ignoring this thickness. You don't take this thickness of the box because it is negligible. Okay. So what is to be find out here? Here we have to find the area of the sheet required for making the box. So for making this box means here what is given? Length is given, breadth is given and height is also given. Okay. So find the area of the sheet required for making the box. Okay. Students, you can look at this figure. This is what in cuboid shape. So it is opened at the top. So look at this one here. This is cuboid. One surface, the top of the this cuboid is opened. So you can exactly see this opened matchbox. Okay. So now we have to find the area of this box. How to find this area? So you can see this one when ignoring the top and bottom, this is what only the four surfaces. These four surfaces is nothing but what? Lateral surface area. So the area of sheet required is, the first one is lateral surface. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 surface. That's what lateral surface. And again we have to find this base. Okay. And again we have to find this base of this cuboid. So what is the shape of this base? Yes, it is in the shape of what? Rectangle shape. Okay. What is the area of the rectangle? The area of the rectangle will be what? The base area of the cuboid is nothing but length into breadth, because area of the rectangle, the base is in the form of rectangle. So the area of the rectangle will be what? L into B. So the area of sheet required for making this box is, one is the lateral surface area, the another one is the base area. The base area is nothing but it is the rectangle area. So that is what? Length into breadth. And the lateral surface area of the cuboid is what? The formula is what? 2h into L plus B. Okay. So now you can take the values. So what is L here? So L is 1.5 meter. What is breadth? 1.25 meter. What is height? Look at this one. Here is the measurement is in meter. Here is what in? It is in centimeter. Now convert the centimeter into meter. How to convert? Yes, you can divide by 100. Then we get the measurement is what? Meter. Okay. So 65 by 100. So put the point, you take 0. So then what happened? That is what? 0.65 meter. So now substitute the values for this formula. So 2 into h is 0.65 meter and L is 1.5 meter and breadth is 1.25 meter. Close the bracket. Plus once again the length is 1.5 and the breadth is 1.25. So again now we can open this box. You can add these two. We get what? 1.25 plus 1.5 is 2.75 and multiply these two, we get what? 1.30, and again you can multiply these two, we get 1.875. Okay. So now again you multiply by 1.30 into 2.75, that is what? 3.575 plus 1.875. Now we can add these two. So when we add these two, so you can look at this one, 3.575 plus 1.875, add these two, 5 plus 5, 10, carry 1, 14 plus 1 is 5, 15, carry 1, so 9 plus 5 is 14, carry 1, so 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay. So how many points you can put the point? After the 3 number you put the point here. So the answer is what? 5.450. That is, you neglect this 0, then we get what? 5.45 meter square. So the area of this opened box, cuboid box, area will be what? 5.45 meter square. So now again we have to find the next one is the cost of the sheet for it. If a sheet measuring 1 meter square costs rupees is what? 20. So 1 meter square cost rupees how much? 20 rupees. What is the cost of 5.45 meter square? Yes. So now we have to find the cost of sheet. Okay. The cost of sheet is equal to area into rate. So area is how much? 5.45. Rate is 20 rupees. It is given. So multiply. For 1 meter square rate is 20. How much rupees for how much rupees for 5.45 meter square for measuring 5.45 area? You can multiply them by 20. We get what? 109 rupees. So in this way we can use the formulas of total surface area or lateral surface area or the opened box or closed box. Okay, so by using these formulas we can find the area of the required problem. So now we are going to the second problem of exercise 13.1. The length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. Find the cost of the whitewashing the walls of the room and the ceiling at the rate of 7.50 per meter square. Students, here also you can read the question very carefully. So what is given in the problem? Length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. So the length is 5 meter, breadth is 4 meter and height is 3 meter, that is given. Find the cost of whitewashing. For washing whitewashing, for means that means painting the walls of the room. So how many walls? Yes, in a room there are 4 walls. So walls of the room and ceiling. Ceiling means what? Okay, so ceiling is nothing but the top area. Ceiling is nothing but the top area. Okay, so in any building, so the ceiling means it is the top area. So now we have to ceiling the 4 walls. Now we have to paint the 4 walls and also the ceiling. Okay, so how to find? So you can think this is in opposite. So this is opened at the top. When we are painting this ceiling, so the top of the building ceiling, so we have to take this top face also. Okay, so what is the how to find this area? So first we have to find the 4 walls. So 4 walls is nothing but what? Lateral surface area. 4 walls is nothing but lateral surface area and the ceiling is nothing but what? The top area. Okay, so what is the top? What is the formula to use to find the top of the cuboid? Yes, it is in the shape of rectangle. That's why. So area of the rectangle will be what? Length into breadth. Okay, so here also the same problem. So the previous one, how to find? In the same way, this second problem also using the same formulas and find the values. So now we can take L, B and H. It is given. So put the write the formula. 2H into lateral surface area is nothing but 2H into L plus B, and area of ceiling is nothing but this top face, that is in rectangle shape. That's why the area of the rectangle will be what? L into B. Okay, so now put the values. H is 3, L is 5 and B is 4 and L is 5 into breadth is 4. So now multiply. 5 plus 4 is 9. So and again this 2 into 3 is 6. 6 9s are 54 and 5 4s are 20. Add these two, we get what? Area of this 4 walls and the ceiling is 74 meter square. And again we have to find the for 1 meter square the rate of painting is how much? 7.50. Okay, so how much, what we have to find? We have to find the cost of whitewashing. Okay, so the cost of whitewashing is nothing but area into rate. So the rate will be 7.50 and how much area? 74 area. So multiply these two, we get what? 555 rupees. Okay, so the cost of whitewashing for this 4 walls and the ceiling is, for 1 meter square rate is 7.50, for 74 meter square is 555 rupees. Students, now we are going to the third problem of exercise 13.1. Okay, so the third problem is the floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. If the cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is rupees 15,000, find the height of the hall, and area of the 4 walls is nothing but lateral surface area. Students, you can read the question very carefully. The floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. What is given? The floor of a rectangular hall. You can look at this one. This is what in rectangular. The floor means this area. Okay, so this area, this floor of the hall, 4 wall, the floor of a rectangular hall, the floor of a, this is in rectangular shape, the floor of this rectangular hall as a perimeter is given. So the floor is in the shape of what? It is in rectangle. Okay, so this perimeter is given. What is this floor of this rectangular perimeter? Yes, look at this one. This is L, this is B, length into breadth. How many times L is there in rectangular floor? 2 times. Breadth is also 2 times. That's why the perimeter of this rectangular floor will be what? 2 times of L plus B. Okay, so you can see this, the perimeter is given. The perimeter of floor is 250 meter. The perimeter of floor is nothing but 2 times of L plus B, that is equal to 250 meter. If the cost of painting the 4 walls, so only the 4 walls cost. Suppose I want to paint these 4 walls, not this floor. So when we are going to paint, so when we can painting the walls, not the floor. Okay, so cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is rupees 15,000. Suppose I want to paint these 4 walls. 4 walls is nothing but what? Lateral surface area. Okay, so that is int is given. Area of the 4 walls is nothing but what? Lateral surface area. What is the lateral surface area? The lateral surface area is what? 2h into L plus B. That is what? That is for 1 meter square rupees 10. That when we painting these 4 walls, the cost of rupees is what? 15,000. Okay, so 15,000. So now we can take this formula. So area into rate is equal to what? Cost. The rate is how much? 10 rupees. Write 10. The rate is how much? It is 10 rupee. Okay, write the 10 and write area. How much cost? It is 15,000. So now take this area. Area is equal to 15,000 divided by 10, then we get what? 1500 meter square. So what is the area of these four walls? The area of these four walls will be what? 1500 meter square. So find the height of this wall. So now I want to find this height of this wall. Okay, so now the four walls area is how much? 1500 meter square. Okay, the four walls, once again I repeat, the four walls is nothing but what? Lateral surface area, that is what? 1500 meter square, and the lateral surface area formula will be what? 2h into L plus P, that is 1500. So now I replace this h, I write this h in this side, then what is the remaining? 2 of L plus P. What is 2 of L plus P? 2 of L plus P is how much? It is 250. Okay, so now write this 250 in this place. So 2 of L plus P is how much? 250. So 250 into h is equal to how much? 1500. Now I want to find h. H is equal to 1500 divided by 250. Cancel these 0. 25 6 are what? 150. Therefore, the height of this wall will be what? 6 meter. Okay, students. So, in this way, we can find the area or any height or base or length, any term can be find out by using these formulas. So, students, you can see the fourth question. What is the fourth question? The fourth question is, the paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to 9.375 meters square. How many bricks of dimensions? It is given. Okay, 22.75 centimeter and 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container. Students, you can see this question again. So you can work out the problem in your own. So what is given in this problem? The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area. So one container is there. This is what painting box. So this is enough for painting this area. Okay. So this paint is enough to paint this 9.375 meter square area. So how many bricks of dimensions? Here one brick dimension is given, that is 22.5 and 10 centimeter and 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container. So here the one brick dimension is given. First we have to find area of this one brick. Okay, afterwards, after finding this area, you can divide this area by this one brick area. Then we get how many bricks can be painted for fulfill this area. Okay, students, this is for your homework. You can do this fourth problem. Similarly, you can try out other for 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th problem. So by using the knowledge of these 3 and 4 problems. Okay, students, I hope you can understand the concept of surface areas and surface area of cuboid and cube, and also the basic concept of solid figures. You can I hope you can work out all other problems and also the first 4 exercise problems. We can do the homework problems again, once again these 5, 6, 7 and 8. Thank you, students.